All right, folks. This is just gonna be a quick trade review that I took on my funded account challenge. This paper trading account is just for display purposes. Everything I do here, I do also on my funded challenge account. It's in the nighttime after FOMC. I didn't trade this morning because I was busy with school stuff and I did not want to be involved in all this. I didn't open my charts at all. So let me turn off executions for now. All right. So we traded to this buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency on the weekly chart. Traded to 50% of this wick, as you can see right there. I marked it out, and from that, now we're getting a quick retracement from that wick toward this order block, right? So on the daily, order block on the daily. So right now, we are currently looking for lower prices for now. Because of this, I'm gonna use this new day opening gap for a draw as my draw on liquidity for tomorrow's trading. But I saw this as a real bearish flag. That's why, let me turn on executions. I decided to enter shorts here. I saw that NYAM had taken out Asia high, and I wanted us to trade to the, like I said, this order block, daily order block, my drawn liquidity and 1 HBC. Wanna see us trade there, and so I saw this as a real bear flag from the daily, from the weekly wick CE, and like I said, NYAM took out a London high, order block, Asia low hanging fruit before we get to the unfilled part of this fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, coupled with the daily order block. So I got stopped out of this trade. Actually, I closed it manually, but because I wasn't seeing what I liked. See how price just stopped right there. During FOMC released here, I was already short then from this order block, and then it started running up, and that's just honestly a psychology thing for me, a psychology mistake. But it's fine. It's fine. The reason why I'm making this video is to actually journal that, talk about it, so I don't repeat it the next time. I trade order blocks, and the sad part about trading them is you really, really need to let price respect your stop loss. You can't always be closing all the time just because you see an impulsive move. Just because I'm in a trade doesn't mean that the market is always gonna be like, oh wait, Ken is in a trade, so let's be quick. He just entered, let's be quick. So I saw that, I stopped myself out, Look where it stopped. This wick right here is acting as a rejection block. It can go past the bodies, but the best place to place your stop is above the wick, cater for spread. And I did cater for spread. Like if I let the trade run without me intervening with it, I would have been able to get this, and this. But shoulda, coulda, woulda mentality won't take me anywhere. So I decided, okay, that's auto block, propulsion block, entry. Nice. I missed that. I decided to enter a continuation setup, displacement below all these lows, right? CB staying on the lower half, good. So I'm just gonna, since my draw was Asia low, my draw was still correct. I saw that. I decided to enter continuation setup. So on my MT5, I also entered it on my funded challenge account, but I didn't. I ended up closing at break even because I saw all this consolidation and I didn't like that. And honestly, I wasn't comfortable with the risk. I had 12 USD risk on for these lows. It was a good risk to reward, but honestly, I wasn't comfortable with the risk and this consolidation. And the market is about to close. Honestly, I just feel like today it was a great day. Like I said, this was a narrative trade, not a bias trade. Narrative trade, and it's pinning out well. Actually, I'm gonna take off two positions, uh, and it's pinning out well. So, honestly, I had no. It was like I said, it was just a psychology thing on my end, and I feel like for me to be able to combat that, first and foremost, when I enter a trade, I need to be I need to be comfortable with the risk to begin with, because at the end of the day, you're risking something to gain something, and you can't get anything for free from the market. So yeah, and I just feel like it's just one of the, I don't want to say flaws, but downsides to my model is that I have to be able with being confident with almost getting stopped out. Because see how I missed such a good move. 2022 model, sweep, fair belly gap, down, lows, partial, real, low hanging fruit, objective Asia low, which is gonna get tagged. If not today, then tomorrow the market is about to close. Okay, that's just about it. And I took a partial, left the I took a bulk of my position off, left the others out there. I was trying to make up for my losses. That's why I entered. That's why I entered also on my MT5, and I just did that. I just didn't want to end the day on a red day, but I decided to close at break even because I honestly wasn't comfortable with the risk, and I had to admit that to myself. So we just displaced about below CE of this week. But we might trade up here and go down again. That's all. I don't want to make this video long.